Good morning there, ladies and gents. I just did a big old spiel. I don't think I'd record press, but it's Thursday. We're over the woods. Al, Jeff and Anthony, who I work with. And on this, like the last one, I showed him out just an overall view of how to get a tarp up and make some tent pegs and all that. And just for somebody else to show him something, so he's only got to remember what Jeff said. A lot of practice of doing ridgeline knots and just, you know, a trucker's hitch or whatever. We all mostly here, and as Jeff said, I'd probably be better off using a little loop and a toggle. Well, we'll get that sorted out for him, but you learn the knots first and then make it easy. So Jeff's doing ridgeline knots with him, just keeping it dead simple. Bosh, and that's it. Obviously drying out the old tarps, because although I dried it out when I got home, I just want that one to have a good airing, because that was totally soaked when we was over here last. And boom, we got Al airing out a couple of tarps. That's your DPM one, mate. And you put the Cosa Nostra frighteners on the bloke at the Suffolk show, didn't you? He went to 25 quid for that, so which is a good touch. There's nothing wrong with it, brand new. And you went to 25 and you like got it for 22 quid. Yeah, no, fair enough, sir. How's it go? No, good result, sir. But it was the Suffolk show, mate. I did do some filming, but it was on the other camera. Oh, I just done me head in. But that was a good little show, mate, wasn't it? Yeah. And what I liked it, you went in and to the left was all the reenactment, mate. It was a big old place as well, wasn't it? Yeah. And to the right, they totally separated. It was all the stalls and all that sort of stuff, mate. Yeah. And there was some. If you went there and you didn't have a lot of bushcraft kit, mate, you could have really tucked up with some nice kit, mate, wouldn't you? Yeah. And the prices were very reasonable as well. Yeah. And as you found out, they're willing to haggle. Yeah. Mind you, I just think he just wanted you out of his stall. Good skill, so. David Fries, he does that, like puts some here. I'll just say yes, so he goes away. No, but obviously, as you do, mate, you probably picked that up from me. Is putting the
I've got to trim all this up yet.
Yeah, oh yeah, shock cord on there, mate, just so you can use it. And if it's really windy, the shock cord takes away a lot of the, the energy, and it's not directed straight onto your stitching and start ripping your tarp. Boom, and you can get it nice and tight. I mean, like it nice and tight, so just like a Virgin's fanny, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, oh yes. Hello. And there's the main man, Mr. Baldrick, who's already had Anthony made you a bit of a sausage there. Oh, I love it. I love them boys there, don't I? I love them boys. Because we already had some sausage and so forth. Oh, I think we've got to be here about an hour and a half. But yeah, we're on it. So I say, kind of sorted Anthony out with a few bits there. Nice little. They've got to dirty that up. I have loads of these things at home. Twig stove there, and Al shot him a Trangia, so he's teaching him how to use the old Trangia, just the various ways he can get cooking, because this is like his second or third time in the woods and that. Boom, so he's bang on it. Al's doing things that Al does. I'm getting the bruise on. But, that's right, guys, no worries.
Yeah, I can't see that it's not working your way.
Fair enough, but.
Go again, mate. No, well, remember what I said is when you got it there, hand through, pull it out, throw it over, hand through, pull it out, throw it over, hand under, feed it through the loop.
Everybody's cack-handed at first, mate.
And then just cinch it up. But if you're cinching it, just sort of tied it up, is like pulling it round just to make it all nice and.
Yeah.
That's it. It's getting there. It's getting there. Go on. Yeah, it's just probably slide that little piece there.
Right. And then that should
slide both ways, mate.
It's not.
That's only because you've got them doubled up. I'll leave you two guys to it. It's just practice, 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 mate. And we get you a bit of cord. When you're at work and you've got, you know, like the computer, it's got a little stand. That bit can be this, you know, with a short bit of rope, and that's when it'll really drop in there, mate. Really drop in.
Yeah, that's working. Look.
Oh, lovely.
What it is, it's where you cinched it. You cinched it. See, look, you got.
Over and
the
over.
loops.
I'll leave you there.
Loops, loops.
Mr.
Yeah,
Baldrick
that's fine.
doing that.
Yeah.
It's actually come over quite dark. Perhaps it's going to rain now.
That's fine. See?
Yeah.
No, but we've got plenty of tarps up anyway, so no, you've got to get them set up and a bit of airing.
Yeah.
But after that, Anthony today totally get a tarp up. As I say, he's going to learn a knot or two, just a couple of knots, keep it simple. And that way, like last time I said, well, you've got tent pegs, but I'll show you how to make one, because in another time you may not have one, and it's making a little tent peg or 4 tent pegs is a good little exercise for first using a knife. I've got him sorted out with a Mora companion, is that, mate, is it? Yeah, Bosch. And we've done all the nice safety, cutting away from you and all that type of stuff. Well, oh, there you go. It's rare this, because that's probably a yearly thing that I've made you a brew, sir.
Yes.
I know you don't want to pull up one because you never drink it, all of it, but there you go, sir. And there's Mr. Baldrick. Well, it's just nice being out in the woods. Got me new Bergen. Totally happy with the lid. May make another one. I'm going to take the side pouches off. I just have been busy at work and haven't had a lot of time to sort of take that off and put it in the. Ooh, excuse me, where'd that come from? Mesh sides, but I might even do it while I'm here. But yeah, ladies and gents. Yeah, and Jeff's got a camouflage thing over there. And he hasn't nicked my stump this time. But it's nice, it's not hot, it's not cold. That's alright.
Hand to the sky. Yeah, loosen up, put your finger, pinch the depth at the end. Hold the loop when you pinch it through. You know, this end, you want to
Yeah, this end.
do your finger in.
Right.
Don't let go. Now hold both of them there
Uh-huh.
and pull it away. So you form the loop. Pull this. I pull this to get the loop.
Uh-huh. Ah, right,
Yeah.
that was it. It was a cinching.
Yeah, so
and then,
now that slides down.
right.
Yeah.
So it's the cinching bit that I need to learn.
Yeah, and then
Just practice, Anthony, so I'm not intruding, mate. No, it's just practice, practice and more practice.
Okay, so
wrap it round. Yeah. Hand to the ground, hand to the sky. Loosen it off so you can get your thumb. You've got to get your thumb through the loop. Okay. Now what you need to do. Remember what I was. If you remember what I was doing with this right hand, I was actually holding the end with my fingers.
Yeah.
And the other bit with the little fingers. That's it. Just pull the loop through. Don't let go of the loop. Pull a bit more of a loop if you want.
bit more. What's
No.
going on there?
You pull the loop through because
And if I pull it.
you don't.
Right.
So that's it there. You've got to pull the loop through
Pull that loop through. Yeah, without losing it. Yeah. Okay.
without losing it.
Anthony, we'll get the hang of it in the end, mate.
This is why I said if you've got a bit of spare time, you're sitting.
Oh, 100%.
You don't need a long length of
No.
full length of this.
And you know my bottom drawer in the office, mate, there's a nice bit of rope in there to have a practice, so anyway, I'll leave these guys to it.
Loosen it off so you can get your thumb through. That's it.
That's all come over sunny again. Yeah.
Sorry, just to put these up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want to put these down in the soap anymore. Yeah.
One of them's going to turn into a staffy stick. Bald it out of the way.
So what we now do, remember I said we go down, wind at our back.
Yeah.
So basically we're building like a tunnel for the wind to come through. So when it just goes, it helps it take off. That's why we've got the triangle. So either side, we want our poles. So we want the fine stuff there, and then the slightly next size up out of it. So 2 poles.
Got a look, yeah.
That's it. 2 poles are fine. There's that one there. So now we've got our, and then what we would do, progression would be to the next size up after
Yeah.
these. Once these got sort of something like this, maybe split in half.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm with you. So get rid of some of these.
So right, we've got some birch. If you've got your knife, what we need to do is now is shave this up, fluff it up. It might be better to just go and put it onto the log, so you can lay that down and fluff it up on both of them, so there's a nice sort of powdery, but
okay.
don't let it blow away what you get.
No.
A nice little fire later. Baldrick's been put on the naughty lead because Al, what are these, Al? You tell me these.
They're Mexican. It's a chili kebab. It's chicken on a skewer basically.
Oh, but you marinated it and
Yeah,
all
yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
All that. Is it okay to say greasy dago stuff? So no, you bang
Say
on
what
it.
you want.
I'm taking the mick, but I'll soon chop it, don't I?
So it's cumin and things like that. So
Yeah, things I've never even heard of.
yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, Mr. Baldy's a bit of a foggy, isn't he? So we put him on the lead, that's him. Very nice, very nice. Okay, just doing a basic but comprehensive fire line course, trying to use natural materials.
Is that what you use? You use this?
Yeah, yeah,
But that's all right though, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, but you don't. So the trouble is now, you do that, you're going to knock everything flat.
Yeah. So
So what you're going to have to
Should
do, if you can
Shave off a bit, that's it.
shave some bits off. If you shave some bits off on top of that, we've got some bit of a starter there anyway. Yeah, and then do the same again, but pull up.
or not.
Yeah. Get it right down close.
And you be cack-handed with it, mate, until you get your own way of doing it.
So yeah, that's the problem.
That's all right, mate, no worries.
Get it in the V.
I think this one's going to
That's it, mate, have a little, yeah.
sit it on that, then like this.
Right there, ladies and gents, obviously want to keep you doing that. That's your first fire, sir.
Oh, hey.
You make fire. You got the manly beard, sir, and you can do fire now. No, that's it, sir. And like everything else, mate, I keep saying it. It's just practice, practice, practice. Because what I'll give you some birch bark, but you can grab a bit more, mate. The lads will think this is the dog's danglies. If you're out there, like in the garden, just practicing it, mate. Because it's practice, practice, practice. Especially for fluffing that birch bark up. And if it's not like proper dry, sir, you stick it on the inside of your jacket, in your fleece pocket or something like that, get it dry, body heat. There you go, sir. Your first fire.
First fire.
First fire, sir. No. Boom. Oh, that's it, mate. No, it's it.
Lovely.
And there's many different ways to go. And then see already you've got the, as Jeff has done it correctly, the fire lane, mate, and you just add to that, and then you just add to that, and slowly it would burn down to the, you know, the logs at the bottom. Oh, he's getting the hang of this, isn't he? He's getting the hang of it.
And then you got your next size up, and then it'll be the next size up from that, probably sort of that sort of thickness. You know what I mean?
How thick, sir? How thick?
That thick.
Recorded for posterity, so your first, you know, like proper,
And now I'd be like,
yeah, fire for the fire. Oh, ow.
And then
Al's got the grub. Oh, sorry about that. No, he's getting the hang of that there. Getting the hang of that, sir. Oh, blimey, sir. Oh, so you've got to capture this. Boy, you pop a look up there, the boy, sir, didn't you? Oh,
Voila.
is that for me, sir, is it?
No. Yours is over there. That's for the guest.
Oh, all right, you're a guest, yeah, fair enough. I will wait now on the ciggy anyway. No, here we go, mate. We won't add no more than that, but yeah, bush. So, some couple of knots and, well, fire lighting, which you've got to keep doing and keep doing and keep doing. Anthony, just on that, Anthony, rather than we'll just keep it low, mate, but that's what you do, just keep having the bigger ones on there, mate. Let that burn out. There you go,
wow.
sir. He's proper on it, isn't he, sir?
There you go.
Oh, look at that.
You take the wrap and I'll
Take the wrap.
Yeah.
fold over one end and
Fold it again, haven't
that's
I?
it,
Yeah, anything ends up on the floor belongs to Baldrick, sir. Oh, there, Anthony, look, I caught you first pursuit. Your first sort of fire, sir. Oh, boom. It's like a geezer skill, and it's like a geezer. It's geezer.
Yes.
Yeah, geezer.
Oh, thank you.
No, he's good at cooking. Remember I said we don't take the piss out of his shooting or his cooking, sir. Or his medical. His medical. Everything else is fair game though, right, Al? Yeah. But he's definitely got, like, you know, Sicilian in him. You can just tell by the food and all that, sir.
Oh,
And
wow.
it does taste differently when it's, you know, cooked over.
I got them all. It's lovely.
He's got all these like cheeses that I've never even heard. Look, all the sauces and that. You know, it's just on it. You know,
made all this last night.
I know, prior preparation and planning. But literally, mate, you can see now that's. That'll be on it, sir. And if nobody else could do anything like that, you'd be like a hero, wouldn't you? All the birds would be after you. I won't, in case your missus watches this. No, I'm doing a bit of it. She knows my sense of, well, she called me borderline inappropriate.
Yeah.
If you're out and about in the woods anyway, and you see a bird and it's got.
Yeah, nice one. So again, that's just practice and more practice, ladies and gents, for Anthony there. But boom. So, ridgeline, no problem, bit practice and that. And every time he's going to come over, we're getting doom fires and stuff like that.
Avocado.
Avocado. That's it.
So, do I want, what is it?
Guacamole.
Guacamole, I don't even know, I've never even heard of that.
It's lovely.
That's, you see guacamole, you hear about it in the Godfather films, mate. I'll have a little bit, yeah, you just get used to it, you know, when in Rome and that, Al. Oh, no, you're proper on it, sir.
Chili and avocado.
Yeah, it's not hot though.
Yeah, oh no, that, just give us a little bit, sir, but I'm banging now. Well, you as I always say, oh, you make stuff that I've never even heard of. Right, I'm going to shut up and get that down my neck. And there we go, we've got Anthony with his first man fire, and he's going to cook himself a couple of sausages on it. Yeah, gosh.
Tough little bag.
And again, he's learnt how, when it burnt down really, we don't want a big fire obviously in the woods, but as it's bent down,
Out of the dish, out of the tumble dryer.
because now you know why the little fat bloke give you one of them bellows things, mate.
Definitely.
That comes straight into fire again, doesn't it, mate? Because you might need to just whip that off and do it again with the bellows, mate. That's not too bad. That's it. But you probably always wondered what that strange bit of metal was, mate, didn't you? And now you know, gosh. Got to be what I call top pocket kit, mate. You know, stuff you always want with you. There we go. Give it a rest, mate, and then that's it. Oh, that's it, sir. Your first fire, and you cooked up some bangers. you'll soon be like, I mean, you've got like the woodsman beard, so you're still going to be...
Waste not, want not.
Oh, no, no, definitely, mate. No, brilliant idea. Oh, I wonder, can I get my last 2 sausages on that fire? Oh, yes, sir, you can. No, that's cool. And again, imagine if you was with a group of people, there was a difficult situation, you got your little pack there, mate, you're going to be like proper hero, so, aren't you? Getting the fire going, keeping it fire and feeding the troops. But again, you know, like there's a sweet spot above the fire. It would have been better if we bunged a few nails in, but we're just improvising, mate, here, and that's how you're going to do it. And I do short and sharp spurts with that, I find, because you blow the oxygen in, let the fire develop, blow the oxygen in, let the fire develop, mate. But yeah, boom. Nice one, mate. That's like almost like a rite of ascension, sir, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? You've got a fire going and you're feeding yourself. Yeah. Yeah. But obviously you're a Geordie lad, you're not going to put brown sauce on that, are you, sir? No, because a certain gentleman, and I know he watches me film, I always call him a northern monkey.
What choice? Barbecue, ketchup.
You've been doing that thievery thing we talked about, sir. No, good skills, sir. You've been doing that thievery thing we talked. Well, they're there to help yourselves, sir. Yeah.
That's it.
And if the magistrate, that's what you got to say to the magistrate, all right? No, but that's getting that done, mate. I'll leave that there. You started that fire, mate. Bosh, from just the fire still, sir. Birch bark, and now you're cooking your dinner on it. Good skills, mate. Oh. And if you can do that in a difficult situation, you instantly become a hero for, well, until they get hungry again.
That's it.
Oh, Jeff, boy, oi, Savaloy. Oh, Mr. Baldy. No, he's we put him on the lead. Baldy, come here. Right, I might have to stretch that lead somewhere else. Just bless him, he's a doggy. I'll pick that up. Ooh. So I just wanted to pick that up because Baldy was going to go in there, mate. So, mushy peas, sir?
No, this peas pudding.
Peas pudding, now, same thing, isn't it, sir? Big Savaloys. No, that is getting on well there, cooking himself out of scoff. Good skills. Nice one. Promote and desire the desire to learn, sir. You're cooking a scoff on your first fire? You're going to get the hang of this, sir, aren't you? And here we go. Got that done, sir. Learnt a few bits. And there's a great big snag sandwich on it, sir, on it. And Jeff's doing that. Well, it looks like nappy shit and Savaloys.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gents, it's a lot later in the day now. Both Anthony shot away, but I think he had a great day there, didn't he? Yeah. You know, originally he can sort of, you know, he's got to practice, but he's got that in hand now. First fire, and he cooked himself some bangers on that. Boom. Boom. So, anyway, ladies and gents, this a lazy afternoon. We've been putting the wells to right. Jeff has been moaning about all the politicians and that, so haven't you? Careful what you say, because you are on camera. But I don't think you like the Mayor of London, do you, sir?
I don't think anyone does.
No, I don't know anybody that does.
It's his wife. She probably don't even like him.
Anyway, on that point, it's been a great little day in the woods, hasn't it? You know, just sometimes that can make a bit of a difference to the old come out banter, a bit of food.
Yep.
You know, doing a few bits. So we're on it. Right, ladies and gents, as always, if you've watched this far, I do appreciate it. Take care and be lucky.